What's up, guys? It's a rainy Saturday here in Louisiana. They got tropical weather out in the Gulf, and it's pushing a lot of rain in. So it's just kind of like a laid-back day. I did a little bit of work. I had to take care of the animals. I mean, you got to take care of animals whether it's raining or not, snowing, raining, cold, hot, whatever it is. You got to always take care of the animals. They are so dependent upon you and me. And so, you know, getting involved in your homesteading, you're going to have, if you have animals, they're going to take a lot of your time, and you won't have a lot of free time to go on vacations and all. Now, you know, especially if you have a lot of animals. I got small animals. I just have the quail, fish, and chickens right now. And I got it set up where I could go away for a week to 10 days, let's say, that I could go away. And they would, all of them would be pretty much okay. Maybe up to 2 weeks. Because of my quail cages, I can add extensions onto the pipes and fill it up with food. And there are water jugs, you know, that would tell me how long they would be able to, I'd be able to stay away. So I really have it set up that if I added some more PVC pipe to my quail cages, I could actually probably stay away almost 3 weeks if I had to. Okay? Alright. But I know that, you know, when we move from here and I get some more farmland and I get some bigger animals and some different type of animals, that's going to be kind of hard to do, to be able to get away for a week or two where you don't need anybody checking on anything. Now, even now, I've never been gone more than a week. And when I say a week, basically really, you know, 5 days, not a whole 7 days. I never really had to have anybody come and like collect eggs. But if I'm gonna be gone like 3 weeks, I would need somebody to come collect eggs, because the eggs would build up to the point where if they broke one and started eating it, they would probably start breaking all the eggs and trying to get into it. Because I've had that happen before. Not that I was going for 3 weeks, but I've had it where an egg broke, they tasted the egg, and after that point, they kept breaking the eggs, eating the eggs. Now the other day I went into the coop, and I got my young chickens, and they just started to lay eggs. And one of them laid the egg on the ground, and I guess it was a real soft egg or something. It broke, and they were eating it and fighting after it. So I hope that didn't turn into something. I've collected eggs since then, so they're not like going into the brooding boxes or the laying boxes. They're not going in there and breaking the eggs. So I hope that don't start. But they just got it. I stopped them. I got the egg away from them. So I think I'm okay, because I've been getting eggs since then. That happened 2 days ago, and I've been getting eggs. But I am watching it. I am going there, trying to collect them a little quicker before, you know, something does happen. I'm trying to, so maybe they can forget what happened. But anyway, but I'm just sitting here today, just thinking how blessed I really am. How when I started this project with my backyard and started the YouTube channel, you know, how far away it seemed I was to the place I am now. Like, I would have never imagined or dreamed that I would be where I'm at a year later, and all that I have just a year later. excuse me, nothing's changed in work, my work area of my life. Nothing's changed financially in my life. None of that really changed, and yet God has provided all of this, and to the point where I know I wanted more trees, and man, it's like $40 a tree, and the Lord just set me up with the right person at the right time, and I got set up and got a permit to buy and resell trees. Got the connections, started to sell trees, and it took off to the point where I'm able to get trees out of the deal too. So far out of just in the last 4 months, I've been selling trees. The trees that I've gained for my own property here would be native orange, red grapefruit, satsuma, a cherry tree, a pink lemonade, fig tree, blueberries, sweet kumquat, that's about it. Plus, I've gained some dwarf banana trees, pineapple, passion fruit, dragon fruit. So we up to 13 different types of plants and trees that I have accumulated in this last year, and really more so in the last four to 5 months instead of the whole year, really. I already had, if you've been following me, you knew I already had a mandarin, a peach, a lemon. I had plums, and I had blackberries, and I had some blueberries, but I got more blueberries now. I'm doing an increase on blueberries, and the next thing I'm really going to get working on, you guys, is getting my strawberry patch going again and really getting it going, okay? Because I'm into really trying to have things that come back every year. I want that more than I want the other vegetables and all, and I'm still doing the other vegetables, but I'm even fine-tuning on that, and still got some ideas going in my head what to do, how to fine-tune and just grow certain things that we eat the most of, okay? And then when we move from here, I could increase in any of that and add any of that. But what I want to do is I want to, in my small backyard here, I want to provide for my family. And I'm not worrying about making an excess to feed other people right now. I want to do that. I want to get to the point where I can even sell or barter. And I believe we're going to come to a time in life we're going to be many more people doing homesteading, and really, the homesteading thing is kind of on a roll right now as it is. If you go on YouTube, there's a lot of that happening, but mostly what you're going to see on YouTube, the majority, not all of them, but the majority are people that have acreage, and they have more area than just a city type backyard. But I believe because of what we're experiencing with the coronavirus, I believe that there's going to be more of your just city people that have city-sized lots, or people outside the cities but still have a city-sized lot like myself, are going to turn to backyard homesteading, and they're going to begin to grow things in their yard. And now many are going to probably start small, because it's a mindset to live this way. It's a mindset to convert your backyard totally into a homesteading situation. My whole backyard, I have converted it, and I'm using all of it for backyard homesteading. And I'm not like having a little section over here with some pretty little flowers and my little garden over here. No, it's all being dedicated and devoted to backyard homesteading. And so, I mean, sometimes I have the thoughts of, you know, do I really need to move and get more acreage? I mean, I do if I, you know, if I want to get the bigger animals, and I get it, and I do want to get the bigger animals. But man, if something would happen, and that would never happen in my life, where I could move, I'm doing pretty good with what I have here, and I still have room to add. That's what's even more mind-boggling to me, that I'm maxing out what I have here, but I still have some room left to do some more stuff. And the more I'm getting into this even more and more, I'm learning how to, and the magic word here would be to, like, permaculture. Learning how to, you know, fit a lot of stuff in small areas where the plants help each other to grow and to flourish and to produce fruit for you. And you can learn how some things would shade stuff, some things will allow a certain amount of sun to come into the plants, just all these different things. There's a lot to learn. I've been kind of like studying up on permaculture, trying to learn it. I'm far from knowing hardly anything about it. I still don't know all about it, but I'm making an attempt in my front yard to do a front yard food forest. Now that's what popped in my head, came out of my mouth one day on a video. Not even thinking permaculture, because I don't know nothing about it. Not even thinking that anybody else really, I never heard that term before. Well, I go the other night, I go on YouTube and I type in food forest. Well, you ought to see what comes up. And there's people naming it and calling it that. I never heard it before in my life. Didn't even know to call it that. There's so many people doing it, you guys. And so I've been watching some videos, but it is strongly connected to permaculture and knowing how and what plants to put together, with trees and plants to put together. So so I got my front yard going. I got several trees out there. I have all kind of some plants out there, and so now and I got those all spread out, but now I need to fill in the spaces. Okay, so that's what I'm learning about. That's what I'm studying on right now. Trying to figure out, what do I fill the spaces in? You got plants that are nitrogen builders. They build nitrogen in the soil. You got other plants that build certain things in the soil that you need. And so I'm learning now how to, or what plants to use. So I'm studying that. So that's going to be coming up in future videos too, and I'm going to try to explain some things. But just sit back and enjoy them. I took the camera this morning and just kind of videoed all the different things that I have going. Just kind of sit back and enjoy and watch it. Maybe you have some ideas for you. You can get some ideas from it that might help you with your backyard homesteading.
And we'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all be blessed.